And even before the actual incident took place, you were like, well, I know what's going to happen here, without reading any caption or anything like that. It consistently amazes me that people are willing to referee matches in general. Like, they must have a very specific personality that they get an adrenaline rush from being so up close and personal to all the action, because otherwise, what are the selling points? You'd have to be a world-class salesperson to convince someone who's on the fence about refereeing games at that level. And like, what's so probably heartbreaking, frustrating, whatever word you want to attribute to it, to Barry Tiernan, the referee, this morning, after being humiliated like that, was that he was right. The problem was he just changed his mind, and it would seem as that that indecision was a sign of weakness or something, or he's trying to like screw them over. So Tullamore 2 points behind against Summerhill at O'Connor Park in a Leinster first round match. He initially gives a free in consultation with the umpire, reverses the decision to penalty. The penalty is about to be taken. There's a bit of jostling from the players. Then he has another conversation with the umpire who says, actually, you're right the first time. Bring it back to a free. The free is taken, it's cleared off the line, the game ends. Summerhill win by 2 points, and that happens. Like, you're allowed to change your mind if you've come to the right decision in the end. And it's the emotion of the whole event. People have been there before, but there's a difference between being frustrated and attacking someone.
Yeah, it's the propensity for violence, which is always excused by, he's not that type of person. This is out of character. He comes from a good GAA family, and the backlash publicly now, he's been humiliated because of that video. You're like, well, so that's my prediction this week is going to be like sympathy for the referee today and sympathy for the perpetrator as the week goes on. It's like, he's hung out to dry. There's been a social media feeding frenzy. He wasn't even able to go out the door this week. And like, well, I'm sorry, but it's always there's always a rush of blood to the head by somebody who's not that type of person normally, and yet it happens. It seems to happen more. Is it because of the physical nature of GAA, where you're taught that manliness is shouldering, and somehow is that what this is all about? I don't really understand why, because I don't see these scenes in other sports that often, as we see them in this sport.
Is it getting worse as well in GAA, or has this always been the way?
I'd say it's not getting worse. I'd say we're seeing them because there's cameras everywhere. And like, that's no harm either. And the other thing is we can't actually answer that question, because we just can't. We don't have a record of number of brawls or the damage inflicted by the brawls,